Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
Yeah, that's the burning question.
Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
I don't know where she is, but she's on the phone.
Good morning, Maggie.
I am. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Great. How
Doing
about
great.
you?
I am wonderful. I am blessed right now to be in the Eternal City.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
So we have a group of 41 pilgrims from
Wow.
Rochester, New York, enjoying their first real full day in Rome. We've been in Assisi, we've been to Norcia, we've been to Montepulciano. We arrived in Rome last evening, and they're getting their taste of it today.
What is real quick weather report? What's that looking like there in Rome City?
It's sunny, and they're around 70 right now, 72,
nice.
something like that. So I've heard that you guys are going to get kind of warm, or even Rochester, they're going to be up in the 80s or whatever. So
Yeah, a lot warmer than there. That's for sure. That's a comfortable temperature. Because,
yeah, but it's nice. You know,
Yeah.
it's really nice for if you're out visiting the churches and whatnot. So this morning, it was St. Mary Major's where Mass was celebrated. Then on to St. John in the Lateran and the Holy Stairs. And then after lunch, they're heading to St. Paul outside the walls and then the catacombs.
Nice. Oh,
So
my
full
goodness.
day today, and then the rest of the week, it's a little bit easier. Tomorrow we're going to go to Natuna and visit the church where St. Maria Goretti is buried. And the side have a little more relaxing day, and also visit the American Cemetery there. And then Wednesday, of course, general audience. So yeah, it's been great. They've been having a wonderful time. It's always good to be in Italy. And they're having a wonderful time.
Well, and again, we made that connection during your visit last week. Rochester, New York, that's where this group hails from, and that is where then Bishop, now, of course, Archbishop Sheen, but then Bishop Sheen was Bishop of Rochester.
Yeah, absolutely. And they love that connection as well. But another great thing, too, about, one, the priest that is with us is the new priest secretariat for the new bishop in Rochester.
Oh, wow.
And so we had the pleasure last night of meeting one of their seminarians. And this morning I had the great privilege of being with Deacon Andrew Messer, who will be ordained shortly for our diocese.
Nice.
So, our men are sent away sometimes to Rome or far away. They don't get to see the people in the diocese as much. So when we come, we try and at least connect with them and let them know that everybody from back home is praying for them and their discernment and pray and their upcoming ordination for Deacon Andrew. So it's always a pleasure to be able to bring a little bit of Toledo here to our men who are studying here.
Absolutely. Wow. And a lot to see and do there, and people can follow along on your Facebook page, can't they?
Absolutely. I try and post every night of what we've been doing. Go to Catholic Faith Journeys Facebook page, and then we've been posting sites. And many of the people back in February, we've had the pleasure of having the relics of Carlo Acutis in our diocese with Monsignor Figueredo. And he actually met with our group before our Mass there at Carlo Acutis, and then invited the group. They had a holy hour one night and a concert another night in Assisi. So we've, having that little bit of connection and getting to know him, it's a great pleasure when we bring groups here to, if he's around, he always says, let him know, and he'll make sure he talks to the group if he's not out touring with the relics.
Isn't
So
it
that's
great?
always nice.
Yeah.
Gives them a little bit extra. Some of us got to go down and see, they've been excavating underneath the church where Carlo Acutis is. It's actually where the bishop lived. It's still the Episcopal residence when St. Francis was alive. So they've excavated and found like the actual area and the actual door where St. Francis stripped himself, of his clothes, but also spiritually as well, and said, I am the Lord's now. And
Wow.
turned himself over to the Lord. And so it was very quite moving to see the actual place underground.
Wow.
Where that happened. So that was pretty cool. I mean, people don't usually get to go down there, but Monsignor took us down there, so that was pretty cool.
You know, you go to Italy, and there are just so many places to go in various parts of the country. So many incredible things have happened in that country. Then you go to Rome, of course, and Vatican City and all of that. My favorite place in the world, bar none, is St. Paul's outside the wall. And so outside the walls. So everybody's got kind of their favorite. What is your? I mean, you've seen them all, but what is like when you're going to Rome and you go with some regularity? What is that one place you get thinking, man, that's like home. I can't wait to get back to X.
Well, I mean, of course, you love going to St. Peter's. You don't always get to do the step just because it's so limited to get there. But, you know, when I go into St. Peter's, I love either praying at the tomb of St. John Paul II or just going in the Blessed Sacrament Chapel and just being in quiet prayer there. I love doing that when I'm in Rome. So you're right, Dave, though. There is so much to do everywhere you go. When I'm in Italy, I feel at home in Norcia or Assisi. I love the small towns and the little villages because you feel like they're more charming. They're more know, authentic Italian. Rome is like any big city. It's very metropolitan and has people from all over and a lot of, you know, like us, a lot of pilgrims, a lot of tourists, a lot of just visitors in general. So, but it is Rome when you just love to be here.
When you've got some other opportunities coming up for our fine listeners to check into, so tell us about what's on the website right now.
Oh, my goodness, yes. We have, you can come in October. We have Father John Miller, Father Dave Serrata coming, Father Adam Hertzfeld coming, Father Tom Nelson out of the Diocese of Steubenville coming, Father Jeff Walker coming next May. So, and then I have another one in March but that one I think is pretty full. A priest out of Wisconsin coming. So there's a lot of opportunity to come to Italy. And if you still want to be here for the year of the Jubilee, get signed up here in the fall. We have space. We'd love to have you. It's a beautiful time to come. It's not going to be too hot. It's not going to be too cold. And enjoy the beauty of the mountains in the Umbrian countryside and Rome.
Beautiful. And I'll tell you what, pilgrimage of a lifetime. Everybody that I've talked to that's been to Rome with Catholic Faith Journeys, it's life-changing. And, of course, it kind of helps you really form your faith. And a lot of things clear up for you that maybe you didn't think about before.
Absolutely. And you know what amazes me, and I say it all the time, but the priests that we travel with, when they are here and they connect the gospel also to what's going on here in the country that we're in the site we're in, whether we're at the Basilica of St. Francis or Carlo Acutis or, you know, in St. Peter's or St. Mary Major, the way they can connect the gospels and the homilies to what we're going through as we travel is really very impactful. They always tie it back to pilgrimage, leaving everything behind that we've left behind to come on a pilgrimage and make sure that we're focusing on what is our important, which is our spirituality and our eternal soul. So it is life-changing. And that's why we do it. We want to change lives. We want to make sure people are on the right track. And, yeah, and we'd love to have you join us and experience it with you.
Well, give St. Paul, give his bones away for me, and tell him I can't wait to get back there. Got to spend some wonderful time with him. Hope I'll be able to do it again. I don't think he misses me, but I miss him. That was always a fabulous opportunity. Thank you very much, Maggie. Again, that's CatholicFaithJourneys.com. You can find out all of the various opportunities for pilgrimages with Maggie McDaniel, as you see. Great connections there for special treatments.
Joan Lewis is going to have dinner with our group tomorrow night, too, so we'll make sure that Toledo says hi.
That's
tell
great.
Joan Lewis that Dave Vasher said hi, and she'll say, who? Who?
Yeah.
Tell Joan I said that. Lord bless you, Maggie. God bless you.
I will.
Yeah, it's
all
the
right.
way from Rome
Bye-bye.
and a terrific phone line, so thanks. Have a blessed day, and boy, keep us posted. We'll be watching you on Facebook and following along.
Yes. Thanks. God bless, guys.